Welcome back to Cinespan. In today's video, we'll be presenting you with an explosive collection of the best war movies on Netflix that will take you to the front lines of some of the most epic battles ever witnessed. Get ready to embark on a journey of cinematic exploration, where we will navigate you through a wide range of war movies, from heart-pounding action to heartfelt dramas. Be warned, as the movie on our #1 spot is not for the faint-hearted.
No one outside that gate wants you here. So you do your job, fix your problem.
At number 10, Sand Castle. The movie follows the story of a young civil affairs soldier who's ordered to go to a dangerous Iraqi town to assist in the repairs of a broken water system. What's interesting to know is that the character of the soldier is based on the real-life experiences of the screenwriter of this film, who talks about a series of breathtaking encounters with the local insurgents. It gives us a more realistic picture of the US occupation of Iraq in 2003 and has a very grounded approach by mainly focusing on the tensions between the locals and the US Army.
You keep that water flowing, win the hearts and minds, and then the Iraqis start pointing fingers and giving me and the boys some targets to hit.
You should not miss Henry Cavill's performance, as he stole the show with the spot-on southern drawl. The movie at our number 8 spot tells the story of Hitler's very first major defeat. Stay tuned to know more.
I'm as mad as everybody. All us Bloods got a right to be, but we Bloods don't let nobody use our rage against us.
At number 9, The Five Bloods. Directed by the Academy Award winner, Spike Lee. This film is set in the modern day. However, the plot revolves around the historic Vietnam War and follows the story of 4 African-American veterans of the war. These heroes are on a mission to find the body of their fellow army man who lost his life during combat, and also to retrieve a treasure of gold bars they had buried away. As the story progresses, we come across shocking revelations and feuds between the lifelong friends.
In my line of work, I have to be very careful.
The movie deals with some serious moral dilemmas and intricate issues of PTSD, along with modern-day concerns like the Black Lives Matter movement. At number 8, Narvik. The movie begins with Germany's invasion of Norway in 1940, which easily overwhelmed the Norwegian army. The small town of Narvik was strategically of utmost importance to Germany, as their main source of iron ore for weapons and ammunition were shipped out from there. Eventually, after receiving aid from the British and the French armed forces, the army in Narvik courageously went on to defeat the Germans in a series of visually stunning battles. Narvik was Hitler's first major defeat and proved to the world that Germany was not as invincible as it initially seemed to be, which also gave renewed hope to the Allied forces during the World War. If you liked our selection of titles so far, then please hit the subscribe button to watch more videos on the best movies across all your favorite genres.
It's hard to say how many members of Charlie Company owe their lives that night to William H. Pitsenbarger. He was shot 3 times and never stopped.
At number 7, The Last Full Measure, a gripping war drama that's based on true events relating to the Vietnam War, where a member of the Pentagon, Scott Huffman, does everything he can to present the Congressional Medal of Honor to a wartime hero, William H. Pitsenbarger, 32 years after he died in battle. Pitsenbarger put his own life in danger to help over 60 wounded soldiers escape the battlefield in Vietnam. As the movie progresses, Scott, along with a group of war veterans, learns about the secrets and shocking conspiracy related to Pitsenbarger's death. Find out how Scott put his career on the line to present the esteemed award to the unsung war hero. Not gonna lie, this one left me teary-eyed.
Look around. This is the power of what one person can do.
The movie at our number 3 spot is made by the same guys who practically shaped the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and have also done a fantastic job with this film.
Yours is happening right now.
They're coming!
At number 6, The Siege of Jadotville. The Siege of Jadotville is based on the true story of the fierce encounter of an Irish Army infantry group who arrive as UN peacekeepers at Jadotville after a civil war outbreak in Congo. Dirty politics followed by a string of unfortunate events led to waves of attacks on the Irish infantry group of 155 soldiers by 3,000 foreign mercenaries and Katangi's men. The brave group of soldiers fought against all odds, gunning down hundreds of enemies, while there were several unsuccessful attempts to rescue and assist these Irish men by the daring troops of India and Sweden. But were they able to hold out till the end? Find out for yourself by catching this nail-biting action drama. At number 5, All Quiet on the Western Front. The highly acclaimed Academy Award-winning film follows the story of Paul, a 17-year-old German soldier who, along with his friends, naively enlists in the Imperial German Army, where he experiences the horrors and savagery of the First World War. It is based on the famed novel of the same name, with a surprising change in the storyline, and gives us a first-hand experience of the carnage of warfare. Paul's dreams of becoming a wartime hero shatter when he has to face the hard truth of the battlefield in the trenches and dug holes. The movie brilliantly brings to light the psychological turmoil these soldiers go through against their own wishes. Interestingly, it's the third time this film is being made, once in 1930, then in 1979, and finally in 2022. Certainly, the third time is a charm. At number 4, The Outpost. This is an action-packed war movie based on a true story that follows the events surrounding the Battle of Kamdesh, which was a significant engagement in the war in Afghanistan. It follows a group of 50-odd US soldiers stationed at an outpost that face a brutal attack by a group of Taliban insurgents. It cleverly portrays the split-second decision-making skills of the soldiers, the ferocity of combat, and the challenges encountered while stationed at that remote and vulnerable outpost, which was regarded as a death trap. Stay tuned for the movie at our number 2 spot, which they called the Dutch version of Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk. At number 3, Mosul. If you're looking for a war drama based on recent events, then Mosul is the movie you should not miss. The film is based on the 2016 Battle of Mosul, which saw Iraqi government forces defeat ISIS, who had controlled the city since 2014. It's an electrifying journey following the harrowing experience of an Iraqi SWAT team in the war-torn city of Mosul. Set against a backdrop of a city plagued by ISIS, the film takes the viewers into the gripping narrative of a group of elite officers bonded by loyalty. As the movie progresses, they navigate the treacherous streets facing some serious conflicts, but continue to demonstrate unwavering bravery in their quest to liberate their city from the clutches of terrorism. Through heart-pounding action and a deeply humane narrative, Mosul illuminates the incredible resilience and sacrifices made by these individuals in their fight for freedom. The movie is produced by the Russo brothers, who were instrumental in creating the Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it. We sincerely thank you for making it so far on our video, and ask you to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on the latest collection of the best feature films on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and many more streaming platforms. At number 2, The Forgotten Battle. This Dutch movie stands tall in the league of big war dramas like 1917, with Esquire calling it the Dutch version of Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk. The movie follows the parallel stories of 3 very different characters, including a Dutch Axis soldier, a British glider pilot, and a resistance woman from Zealand. with the backdrop of the latter half of the Second World War. The movie revolves around the three main characters who are deep into the horrors of the Great War and strive to achieve freedom in their own ways. The technical brilliance in cinematography makes it a treat for movie buffs. This has got to be my favorite Dutch film. Have you seen it yet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Oh my god!
And finally, at number 1, The Shadow in My Eye / The Bombardment. A Danish war drama based on an actual bombing operation carried out by the British Royal Air Force in the town of Copenhagen during World War II. The movie is a heartbreaking portrayal of the atrocities of war that caused massive destruction throughout the city. It primarily revolves around the inhabitants of the town and the terrifying incidents where many innocent people lost their lives. Certain scenes in the movie are harrowing and deeply haunting, forcing the viewers to witness the dark realities of the greatest and the deadliest war. As mentioned in the beginning, this is not one for the faint-hearted. Netflix also has a treasure trove of hidden gems across all genres that are buried deep in their collection. Hit the subscribe button and click on the title on your screen to unearth the top movies in 2023.